All right, but let's move on to game of the year. Definitely game of the year. With
I thought the last game was game of the year.
nah, this
I thought
game
no, I'm saying
game of
like
the year.
before this game started, I
Yeah,
was like, wow, we just watched one of the best games like I watched in a minute, and then this happened. It's crazy.
definitely game of the year. The last 2 minutes of this game probably gonna go down in history for sure. Because with 2 minutes left, the score is 21-26, and you can see the final score is 42-30. I don't know how they score that many points in that short amount of time, but this game really
Bro,
showed me that the AFC is really about to be like the Western Conference in '09. It's all the young talent, the young QBs in the AFC. NFC is gonna be hard for an
It's
NFC team,
five of them.
really.
yes, yeah, they got their deep
It's a lot.
quarterback. Deep quarterback play. And it's crazy because we were watching the game. Swaty said it was gonna be some high score at the beginning of the game. I was like, bro, they're not scoring enough for it to be this quick. It definitely was a high scoring game. I was like, hey,
I ain't lied to y'all once last
you
episode.
yeah, you was going crazy. I'm not gonna lie with the predictions. You was on it
Nah,
this
you was on it.
time around. You was on it.
I thought you was gonna go full
I
for
was
full. I'm
I,
not
I
gonna
was
lie.
Yeah.
I was like Bills.
I was 13 seconds away.
13 seconds
You was
away from
13
being
seconds
perfect on the
away.
weekend.
The
That's
Bills
crazy.
defense sold you. The
Yeah,
Bills
they told
defense
you.
really
I ain't
sold you.
look,
It
I
wasn't
ain't
even
gonna
the Bills
blame.
defense,
Yeah,
bro.
I ain't
Patrick, it
blaming
was Patrick
nobody.
Mahomes
Yeah,
did y'all see the video of Kelsey
yeah.
talking to them?
Calling all
Yeah,
the plays.
that's
Yep.
offense. That's not defense fault. It was offense.
Yeah.
They
Well,
outplayed them.
the first play
Nah.
They
was
outplayed them.
bad.
Yeah,
The
the
first
first
play
play
was
was
bad
bad.
because
The first
you knew they had 2 or 3 timeouts. You shouldn't have been playing so deep because then what they got like a 20-30 yard gain off that Tyreek Hill like quick pass,
yeah,
and
they
you have
did, yeah.
blockers in front of him. You should have just played normal defense.
But how many players? I mean, I just think like you said, like you were saying, I just think the Chiefs are special equipped because how many players are getting 20, 30 yards that quick? Tyreek
That
Hill. That's the
that's what,
that's the beginning and end of the sentence. You know what I'm saying? That's the
bruh.
only person.
Tyreek Hill. That was the Tyreek Hill game.
Bro,
Nah, that was a Patrick Mahomes game,
that
bro.
slant, bro, that
Did
slant to
Patrick Mahomes
outrun
threw a
them.
slant? That you thought a slant? What's that? 10, 15 yards. Tyreek Hill
He
took it to
took
the
that to the
house. They
but
put
Yeah,
him
that's
in
that
the
was
punt
crazy.
return situation. He
Yeah,
returned
he
it,
got like
almost
70.
brought it to the crib. Yeah, on the punt return. You remember that?
Yeah,
They put him
yeah,
back there, and then
yeah,
on that first play with 13 seconds left. That's the Tyreek
yeah.
Hill game. Patrick Mahomes is special. Don't get me wrong, but it's not too many people doing what Tyreek Hill did in that game. It's
That's true.
probably
I
zero.
I just think they have a combination of special talent. They
Yeah,
have a combination of number ones on their team, like
th-
number one speed receiver, number one tight end, and number one QB. It's
that
like,
that's what I was trying to tell you last week. Like when that goes away, it's going to be really difficult because Tyreek Hill is different. We've seen it. Like how many
yeah,
people just taking a slant in the middle of the defense, in the middle of the
yeah.
field,
I
taking a
mean, but I
slant to
think,
the crib with the peace
yeah,
sign.
that's
the,
crazy.
the game was crazy. The game was crazy. I think Josh Allen played a heck of a game.
Yeah, I feel
Um,
bad for Josh Allen, man.
yeah, Josh
I'm not
Allen.
gonna lie, I wanted him to win that game because I mean we didn't see him
He don't
Patrick
have time.
Mahomes
He's
make it.
young.
He got time, yeah, he got time, but it's just like he's always losing to it's always the
It's
Chiefs. You know what
always
I'm saying?
something, huh? It's always
It's always
something,
the
huh?
Chiefs. No, it's always the
It's
Chiefs.
just.
Rogers
Like,
loses to everybody. he
just
take
playing. I'm
turns.
just
Boy
playing.
been
I'm
in the
just
league
playing.
for 3 years. Talking about
I'm just
always
playing. I'm
something.
just playing. I'm just playing. No, no, but I think he will face. I mean, you just gotta worry. Like he might end up facing what Philip Rivers had to face, or you know what I'm saying. And like you got to work because one of these quarterbacks are gonna end up being the Philip Rivers of the AFC. You know what I'm
Herbert.
saying? You know he
He's
might.
already
It
on the
might.
team.
He's
You know what
going.
I'm
I
saying?
think I don't think it's going to be them two. I think
It
Josh
might.
Allen's going to get past it. He can get
It
past
Yeah.
him
might,
one
but
time.
I mean, it also Burrow might pass him, and then it might. You know what I'm saying? It could be one of those situations because there's so many talented quarterbacks, and they're all going to have to go through Mahomes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to beat the Chiefs every year. One of these guys are gonna have to beat the Chiefs every year. So it's just like I think it's gonna be hard. Like it's gonna be one of those situations where we look back and one of these quarterbacks are gonna turn up and end up being like. I hope it's not Josh Allen because I really do like Josh Allen. I love the way he played. But I also want to laugh at the Chiefs defense because they are hilariously bad, especially the fact that Matthew got injured early in the game.
Yeah.
Hilariously bad. I kept on telling you how easy it was for Josh Allen just to throw the ball up to open receivers.
Yeah.
And then that's exactly what happened this game. I don't know if it's because the Bills have a good receiving core or I don't know what it is, but
I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, I don't think the Chiefs have a number one corner or maybe a number two corner. Their secondary is without Matthew. It's possibly one of the weakest units that they possibly have.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's. I mean, and then you got to give the Bills credit too. I mean, they shut down Diggs, but Davis stepped up. He had a huge day. He had 201 yards, 4 touchdowns. So you can blame the Chiefs, but you also got to give the Bills receiving corps some credit for showing up.
I mean, they was catching open passes. I'm sorry, man.
I mean, but for their secondary to shut down Diggs, and we all know Diggs is different.
Diggs is different. They definitely were doubling him, making sure that he was out of the game plan. But
when your number one option is out the way, and for somebody else to step up in that big way, you got to give him credit.
That's fair. I mean, he definitely made the dude fall. So
he made him fall.
Anything. He was cooking. Yeah. He was cooking them in order to get open, but he was just doing one move, and he was wide open.
Yeah, it's the whole team's full of the whole team's full of Trey Diggs. So,
like, there was no doubt in my mind when the Chiefs answered the score. I knew the Bills were going to score after this. Like, I knew, which is crazy, but it was just an interesting game.